Good morning, Georgianna. It's our time for our Monday morning Take 5. I hope this finds you doing well. I hope wherever you are this morning, you're enjoying a warm cup of coffee and just planning some time with God. So we're still in the book of Isaiah, so we're starting to trickle into what the scriptures call messianic prophecies. So Isaiah has the greatest number of messianic prophecies of any of the Old Testament prophets that foretold of an event that would happen hundreds and hundreds of years later. So we find ourselves in Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. And it says, "In that day you will say, for to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Well, part of what you know, if you've been attending our church very long, or if you know me very well, we know we don't do politics at Georgianna. But I'm telling you, if there was ever a time when we needed government to be on Jesus' shoulders, man, it is now. It is right now. So when I think about this passage, I think about the gift of what God gave us, right? So I can remember a time when our oldest son Kyle was born, and it was one of those powerful moments, and all of you have been there as parents. You know what that feels like. And so I got caught up in the emotion of the delivery room, and Kyle has just been born, and I am crying. And I remember Dee Dee looking up at me, and she goes, "Don't you cry. Don't you cry. You haven't done anything. You didn't do anything." And so I remember just the power of that moment to say, man, our son has been born. What a gift, right? So what does it mean to us that God looks into the brokenness of humanity and says, here is my son. I give him to you. I trust him to you to redeem humanity from its sin. And so all of these things that God brings in his son to us, the fact that he is a wonderful counselor, he is the source of all wisdom, he is the source of all knowledge and light, that he is a everlasting father, which means that he is the father of eternity. That's what that means. It means that he's not a father that will abandon you, but beyond that, he is a father that will walk with you all the way to eternity. The fact that he is a mighty God, that there is strength and wisdom and power in who he is. And lastly, it says that he is the Prince of Peace. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like our world could use a major, major dose of peace. It just feels like brother against brother and sister against sister, and we're just fighting each other. So when I think about this prophecy, it is way more than the prophetic word of the birth of a child in Bethlehem. It is the birth of hope, that there could be a day when we see swords broken into plowshares and turned into things that will be productive in our world. All right, let me wrap it up with this. In Matthew chapter 5, in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says, "Blessed are the peacemakers." So what does it mean to be blessed? What does it mean to be blessed by God? It means to find favor with God. I don't know about you. I think when I want to show up at heaven, I want to show up as the guy that was a peacemaker, right? Not a peacekeeper, not keeping warring factions apart. That's a peacekeeper. I want to be a peacemaker. I want to be somebody who is actively a part of bringing the peace of Jesus Christ that is beyond understanding into the world and into the people that I encounter. So I think as you move into your week today, I think you ask yourself that question: how am I a peacemaker in this world? How do I help the Prince of Peace be revealed to those that are under overwhelming stress and anxiety? So know that I love you, church. I hope that you have a great week, and I'll see you Sunday.